Hey guys, Mumbles here with another New World video, and today we're going to go over the dev blog, going over the next combat kind of fixes that they're looking at doing just to make combat more balanced, as well as fixing some of the things that were meant to be fixed in the first place, but we're just now getting around to that because of all the other issues that happened. We're now getting to the point where we're going to start getting some really nice combat fixes. So if you guys like this, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. If you guys have some words on this and want to explain something, or if you guys want to see something next, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. I'm curious what you guys have to say, because there is a lot of stuff that people want fixed. I'm curious what your guys' ideas are on that. So drop those down below, and guys, let's jump right into this dev blog. It's gonna be pretty quick, but it's very important. So basically what this dev blog is about is talking about the weapon and combat changes that will happen during the war and territory changes that come out soon. We'll probably start seeing these about every week and so. So in the initial focus is about weapon swapping, dodge canceling, and attack input windows. Those are the three big things that they're looking at fixing initially. And then I'm sure there'll be more things down the line, whether there's ability changes, stuff like that, like abilities not canceling after you switch weapons, that kind of stuff. But initially they're going to talk about the weapon swapping, dodge canceling, and attack input windows. The first thing that they're going to work on is the weapon swapping. Now there is a lot of times where you go to swap weapons, and if you attack or do an action in between when you hit that in the animation, it'll say that you swapped weapons down in the bottom right, but you still continue to attack with the current weapon that you had before. So this is going to be really big, especially in PvP and stuff like that. When you go to switch weapons, if you're trying to go to a ranged weapon and you end up keeping your spear out, it doesn't really help out the situation when you try to go shoot someone at long range and you start stabbing with a spear. So hopefully this does get fixed, because this is kind of aggravating in especially war situations when PvP is very key in all of this. The next thing is the dodge cancel windows. There's a lot of times that you can dodge cancel out of certain animations and you can't in other animations. They want to make this more fluid and more consistent through all the weapons and abilities and attacks, so that everyone gets kind of a fair advantage with dodge canceling in any situation. Now there is a lot of times, I think it's the rapier, where if you did Tondo, or I can't remember if it's Tondo or Flurry, but you couldn't dodge cancel out of it, you had to complete the full animation out of it. Same with the musket, you couldn't do that out of the, I think it's the overpowered shot. If you complete the shot, your guy had to go back to a full stance. You couldn't dodge cancel out of it or anything like that. So it kind of left you like a sitting duck, especially in PvP. If someone's getting close, you're trying to get that last shot off, and then you have to sit there and wait for the full animation to finish. It was a little bit aggravating. They pretty much said that they're going to be rolling these out over the next few weeks, along with their normal patches that come out. So this isn't going to be replacing any of the other patches. It's going to be added on to the patches rather than just taking away the other patches. So we are going to see this as an addition, which is really good. I'm glad they didn't just kind of get rid of the other patches, because there are still a few bugs in the game, but a lot of them got fixed. So I'm kind of happy that they're adding this onto it and not just replacing the other bug. In addition to the changes to combat responsiveness, we're planning on replacing the balance update on the future patch to adjust a variety of abilities. And in addition to the combat responsiveness, we are planning to roll out a bunch of other balance updates for future patch to adjust a variety of abilities and tune some lesser used abilities to make a wider selection of abilities more viable. There is a ton of abilities, especially like the musket trapper, and the bomb. It's not used that much. You don't see it used that much in PvP, and hopefully they kind of make this a little bit easier. Traps could be very useful if you got more than one. You could kind of lock down an area and really limit someone's movement. And definitely if it snares a enemy, like it keeps them there for a few seconds, it might be very useful. However, with one, it's pretty easy just to dodge these. It's not very hard to kind of just move around if it's just one. And pretty much the last thing is they just don't want to spoil it. They want you to learn it when it comes out. They don't want to spoil too much. So we probably aren't going to see a ton of this in like the PTR server. We're probably going to see this a lot in just live updates. So I'm kind of excited for this. Now we have seen a little bit of a change to certain weapons. If you have seen any of the public test server stuff, there are quite a bit of changes already. The fire staff did get a little bit of a nerf / buff, and same with the ice gauntlet. So we'll see how this has to play in. The ice gauntlet I personally really liked in the PTR, so I'm kind of excited to see what that comes out with and how that affects the entire overall PvP. I did go duo gauntlets, and it does seem to work very well together, but not overpowered as well. So there are some really nice changes in here that we've already seen previews of, But again, they don't want to ruin anything because they want this to be fresh. They want everyone to learn something new when the batch comes out. So we'll definitely get to see that here soon. So guys, I hope this helps you out with trying to figure out what's going to happen next, what's coming out soon. If you're someone who used to play the game and just kind of keeping up with the dev blogs, waiting for all the bugs and stuff to get fixed, or if you're someone who is actively playing the game and you're looking to see what's coming out next, I'm glad I could bring this information to you guys. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thank you guys. Have a great day.